Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up, sir? Back once again for another character impressions. Hey, isn't that like what everyone tends to watch my videos for these days, either way? Yeah, man. Quality content. Delicious. Okay, so today we'll be covering, well, this video we'll be covering. Woo, screwed up already. Yeah, today, this specific video we'll be covering just on Tsubasa's characters impressions. If you're looking for another character like Folia and the September patch notes, you can just go, I guess you want to just go click on the card or the description and the stuff if you don't see it, because they are all gonna go up at the same time. So yeah, you can just go see the links in the description if you don't care about Tsubasa, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so first thing first, he's fire, he's human, he's attack style, and he's clearly not a male. He looks like my granddad or something. Yeah, he is some dank bike with massive, crazy amount of horns for some goddamn reason, and his exhaust looks like a damn horn for some reason. I'm trying too hard to not swear, but I'm definitely going to swear later, so don't worry about that. Oh man, okay, so he has a lot of attack, actually. His max attack is actually pretty high. I mean, well, to be fair, he is attack style, so technically he should have a lot of attack, right? Doesn't make sense if he doesn't have high attack stats, if he's an attack style type of character. HP wise, it's not too bad either. Cool. Okay. Yep, so he's pretty LeMail. Extra horns and a nice extra spoiler for some reason. Okay. A delinquent from Mystere Academy of Magic who's following his late father's tire tracks by rolling through the world authentically. On the back of this beast, his baby, he's seeking the other side of the sky. His only weapons are two fists and a heart sincere. Wow. Sounds so mean. Okay, so his Ogi is Raid Heat Crash. Massive fire damage to a foe. All allies gain fire attack up. How much is this? How much is this? Is this 30% or 20%? It's not shown. Okay, never mind. His first skill is Throw Downtown. Cooldown is 6 turns, duration 3 turns. Fire damage to a foe include... Oh. So, local fear. That's not too bad. Feast Fight City. LeMail. I think this is the strongest skill, right? 7 turns, cooldown. Add 1 charge diamond to a foe. All allies gain 30% charge boost. Ogi damage up. Ogi cap up 1 time until used. Going Kamikaze. 6 turns, 6 turns cooldown, 2 turns duration. Excuse me. All allies gain DA. And how much is this? So they get double attack up, but they never right. But this is 20% at DA up. Uses 20% charge bar. Huh. Fire attack. Oh, so it's 25. Okay, 25 is not too bad then. I mean, it applies to all allies, so that's pretty nice. What's his weapon again? Oh, his fist. Oh, his fist. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Fist user. Cool. Red wing rollout. Gear stacks. Dodge rate and charge bar gain are boosted. Can't be removed. Oh, that's kind of nice. Shifts up. Gear shifts up upon using buff skills. Max is 5 stacks. Oh. Boost to... charge bar gain based on how high the gear is. Oh, cool. So how much is this? So what's the dodge rate? Well, I mean, dodge rate is like whatever, but what's the charge bar gain? Is it like 30% or something? 30% is fucking high, by the way. Oh, look, I swore already. Rip, demonetize YouTube shit. Please don't demonetize me. Okay. We are squad. 10% bonus fire damage to all allies against foes with petrified effect. Oh. Okay. It's not really that great, but I guess that's nice. How's the AMP like? Jesus! That is a lot of CA damage. Holy. 2 crits, 3 CA nodes for some reason, and damage cap. My goodness. That's a lot of CA damage. Both petrified. Oh. Oh, okay. So it works if you have Percival Sphere as well. Okay. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that's nice. So if you have Percival, he technically works better, I suppose. So his dodge rate is pretty high as well with this. Damn, that's not too bad, I suppose. I think the only downside that this adds one charge diamond, right? I guess it's okay if you use this when he's already almost when he's about to Ogi anyway. Like the boss is about to Ogi and then you just do it anyway, so it doesn't really add any more charge diamonds, right? So excuse me. So it's not too bad. I mean, he doesn't look like a bad character at all. He seems pretty decent. 20% charge bar is not really a problem either. I mean, if you're using so happen you're using like Ultima Fist, or even if you're not using Ultima Fist, right, or even like just Magna in general, right, I think this is pretty nice to have. I mean, he does give to all allies. Pretty nice buff. Plus he has this as well, so it's better to just mash this too, I suppose, just so you can get this up to 5 stacks relatively quickly. And this is nice as well. With the help of Ogi cap out from your Ultima, does help a lot better. Does make this a lot better either way, so that's nice. I mean, yeah, if you're using Agni, then it clearly doesn't matter what weapon, what Ultima you're using either way, so yeah. So this, he's actually not too bad, to be honest. Like, plus if I recall correctly, this guy is sub-tickable as well, so you can sub-ticket this guy, and his skill set is pretty nice actually. I mean, he has like some like penalties like this, use 20% charge bar. That honestly, this is like whatever. Then he has like add 1 charge diamond to a 4. I don't think this really is a big problem, to be honest. I mean, if he's already like petrified, yeah, you can just add 1. I don't think that really makes much of a difference. You're probably just going to be you can. It's not really a problem, to be honest. It's really not a problem at all. It does look like this is like really bad, but I don't think that's bad at all. Plus 20% charge bar is like what? Nothing, especially when you get this thing up and running. You clearly don't really care about that 20%. If you really care, I mean, you can even just put him like in the position 3 or 4 or something. If you're using Strum, then you can just either use them either in 3rd or 4th position. So it doesn't really matter all that much. His gear buff disappear? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It clearly says here it can be removed. So yeah. So technically, the idea for this guy is like if you can just mash this out. Oops. If you can just quickly go through your turns and get this up and running, then that would be great. This is definitely helpful, I would say. In high defense rates, like certain HLs and stuff. Baja HL even works, I suppose. I don't think you're gonna run this guy in shiny though. Because I think adding 1 charge diamond to shiny is not really a good idea. Oh yes, a lot of people seems to always ask me that question. What the heck is shiny, right? Shiny is Ultimate Baja HL. I just want to point that out. Hopefully you guys keep that in mind from now onwards, okay? Shiny is Ultimate Baja HL. Why? Because he glows and goes Kira when he goes at 10%. So that's why. Okay. So we got that out of the way, right? So now stop asking me that question. Seems pretty nice though. Fire damage, right? So that means he gets 10% echo as long as fear on him. So that's not too bad. You can put fear on shiny. You can, especially like the DPS phase, like between 50 and 30. That's like usually the best time to put fear on anyway. But usually it dies too fast anyway. So unless your party is really weak, then yeah, you may probably need that. But 25% fire attack out on all allies is really nice. Pretty nice. He has local fear too, so you can actually like you can swap if you have Percival in your team. You can swap like just to prolong the fear. You can use this and then you put on Percival, and then you can probably do this guy again. I know local fear tends to land a little bit more often compared to Percival's one because Percival's red white compared to this guy. Local fear, I noticed local fear tends to land pretty often, but I'm not talking about like the likes of shiny and stuff. I'm referring to like some other normal HR rates and stuff, because especially like I noticed this because you get local fear by using 6 Ogi, right? Because 6 Ogi has a local fear, and I noticed that happens that lands pretty darn often, even though you know like 6 doesn't even have like any sort of debuff success rate or whatever. So the accuracy of you landing a local one is a little bit higher than the red white, so it's nice. I mean, probably like the 3rd time onwards, you probably see like it's a little bit hard to land already. 3rd to 4th time onwards, so it's not too bad. It's actually pretty nice. This guy is actually pretty nice. I like his skill set. Like you can see him being a character that is able to ramp up really well, really strong from like the beginning to like say 10 to 15 turns in or something like that, right? Because like at the beginning you can like, if you have like say assault time even, you can even use this. You can even make the likes of what's that mechanic fire team with this guy. I think it'll be really great because of this. His second skill does really work a lot. So yeah, it's really nice. I think this guy might be really nice character to have for mechanic lineups for fire. But to be honest, I don't think you even need mechanic for fire. You can just go with like Nighthound or something. So yeah, his EMP is pretty nice too. I mean, it's kind of hard to actually judge like what kind of EMP he should level though. But for one is that this is definitely it's definitely a must-have. I'll definitely max out his 2 crits. CA damage, I'll probably put 3 of 1 node, and I will very likely get some HP for this guy. I don't think he needs attack at all, because his attack is really high already. I mean, if you want, you can, but I don't see the point. Maybe I'll just put in like double attack nodes as well, just to get his multi-attack more consistent. Yeah, put 1 of each for Ogi damage. Maybe you can put in more if you just want to make it more consistent. Then again, he does Ogi pretty often, because when you get his gear stacks, right? If you get it like a lot, when you get it to 5, I'm pretty darn sure his meter is gonna be, you'll be gaining a lot of meter. You're probably able to Ogi excuse me, Ogi in like 2 turns or something. So yeah, that really helps. I think just make his Ogi damage very consistent and stuff. Especially if you're not really that decked out yet in your loadouts and stuff for fire. So having this up is definitely going to help you out a lot. Since he's, like I said, he Ogis like crazy, right? And then I feel like that's the idea for this guy. So you can consistently buff 25% fire attack up to your entire party, right? You can get this up all the time, which is nice. Pretty good actually. I like his skill set. I mean, plus he's using Fist too. I feel like a lot of people are using Ultima Fist for fire as well, so it's definitely nice to have. So all that's given, I am going to at least just give him a 9.0, I would say. He looks like a 9.0 character. He's basically a character that you can use in majority of the content. Like, he works very well in like a lot of content. This guy works very well in like a lot of different comps as well. Like, you know, even the likes of Agni, even the likes of Magna, even, that's for sure. Definitely helps with Magna too because of his third skill. But I think for Agni, you're probably not even gonna bother with third skill at all. You're probably only gonna use his third skill just to get his meter up, right? I mean, just to get his stacks up really, really fast. Besides that, I don't see the reason why you would want to use this when you're using Agni, because you already have like the likes of Athena Spear and all that stuff. Yeah, pretty sure you don't need that. So it does help for Magna, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, his skill set is good. You can use him in like majority of the content. Probably not in the likes of Shiny, so it's not really that great, but I think he's pretty good. Seems like a character that you can use in like majority of the content, especially even the likes of Guild War. Guild War will definitely be helpful, I think. This guy will definitely be helpful in Guild War, I would say. So yeah, easy 9.0, I think. Really, really good character. They can use majority of the content, but it's just not that. He's just not that insane to actually get at the 9.5 thing, right? Because if he doesn't have this or this, yeah, if he has like no sort of penalty, I would give him a 9.5 easily. But this is actually quite dangerous in like certain situations, so yeah. He's a 9.0. His EMP is pretty decent as well. It's not really insane, but it's not too bad. I mean, he has crits, he has cap, a lot of Ogi damage for some reason. His passive is pretty damn strong as well. It's a little bit unfortunate that I don't really know like what's the full numbers on this, but I would only assume that it's probably going to be really, really high and significant enough once you reach at 5 stacks. Plus, because you cannot really remove it, it's there for good for the entire run. So that's really, really helpful for him. And this allows him to like be a very, very, at least still a usable character when you're like, say, 20 turns in or something. So yeah. The only problem is that getting into 5 stacks may take you a while, because his the cooldowns on this is pretty low as well, I would say. I mean, pretty high, sorry. Pretty low. 7 turns and 6 turns. So technically, just to get like 5 stacks, you probably need like almost 20 turns, right? In a way, if you think about it. Oh man. Yep. So 9.0. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next impressions or whatever video or stream, eh? Make sure to smash that like and subscribe, man. Bam!